Okay, I made sure I was opening up to the right one. Hello, everyone! To people just joining, to people who have been waiting, and to everyone watching things back on the VOD, whether it's here on Twitch or on YouTube, depending on when you're watching this. Welcome back to another stream, and welcome to an art stream. It hasn't been too long since the last time I did this, and there were some very interesting things happening during that stream as well, courtesy of one person in chat. At the moment, they will go unnamed, but if they're here now or they're here later, they may step forward and say the thing that they did that day, but, sorry, I'm eating a bit of a snack. But yes, another art stream, another sort of, like, chill stream day. The main thing I want to try and focus on is to do with the profile picture that I am using for the Twitch. Oh, hi, Dev! But yes, shaking my arms while I'm trying to get through a snack. Just a moment. Right. So, profile picture for the Twitch. The one that I currently have has stood there for almost 5 years. It's been over 4 years since I drew that myself, and have been using it ever since. Not only have I been using it for the Twitch, I've been using it for the YouTube, and I have a grayed out version that I use for the VOD archive. Now, that was all well and good and all years ago. However, as of, like, recently, I have the PNG. The PNG and that picture is kind of... The profile picture is a bit inaccurate now, to say the least. So... Again, sorry, there will be breaks where I'm trying to eat this thing. So, what I'm wanting to try and do, for the most part today, I want to try and work on a new profile picture for the Twitch. Not just for the Twitch, but for the YouTube, for the VODs archive, and for, like, an eventual thing for when I actually start getting around to posting clips. A profile picture for the TikTok as well. This one thing that I'm doing today I'm eating just slices of bread. Bread and butter. But it's clover butter, so, it's yummy butter. So, yeah, for the YouTube, for the VOD archive, for the Twitch, and also for when I eventually start posting clips and whatnot on TikTok. Because I do have an account. Reluctantly, I made an account, like, fairly recently, for the specific purpose of posting things on there, if and when I got clips. But I realized, oh wait, I need a new profile picture, because this old one has been around for that long. And I want a bit of a refresh. But yes, an account solely for spying. This is the last little bit of bread, I promise. There we go. I needed that, honestly. But yes, it'd just be nice to have, like, a little bit of a refresh on things, because, you know, things are different. How things are presented are different compared to when I started almost 5 years ago. So what better time to, you know, go through a whole thing and refresh the brand and whatnot. In terms of ideas, I have this tab here. I think it was like I believe it was last week. It was definitely last week or so. Either last Friday or last Saturday. No, it was last Saturday. It was definitely last Saturday, because last Friday would have been stream day. But last Saturday, I was doodling, like, I couldn't, like, properly visualize the ideas that I had for, like, new profile pictures, or a new profile picture, and I had a few, so I doodled them down mostly as stick figures, though somehow I decided to flesh this one out, because I don't know, I kind of like the idea I was going for here. But we have stick figure pointing his thumb at his face while winking and smiling. We got peace sign over here. We've got throwing fists up into the air. Fist bump one, which kind of looks a bit awkward now that I think about it. We've got me drinking a huge fuck off cup of tea. We got me being a little bashful. And then we've got me holding... It's supposed to be a Nintendo Switch. When I was, like, doing this, like, in call at that point, they joked, oh, it looks like a Steam Deck. But no, it's supposed to be a Nintendo Switch or a Switch 2. It'll probably be a Switch 2, but, you know, a legally distinct Switch 2, so I possibly don't get sued. I mean, that won't happen, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But, I have these 7 ideas. Now... I like that last one. Holding the Switch, I'm pretty sure that was the last one I listed. Like, if I was to... See, now I'm looking at that one, and I'm trying to think... There's a way that... Oh, as in last on the page. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I like the little, bashful one that I made. I like it. But I do like the Switch one too. That's second place for me. Yeah, no. As you can tell, there was, I guess I felt like a very big, like maybe connection or resonance with that last one on the page, which is why I kind of fleshed it out. So, you know what, like, I might go with that one, but I might also do one for the holding a Switch one, just so I can compare the two. But... yeah, no, those are the two I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for this one first, and I've kind of already done most of it, except for, you know, the shaping of the face, because it's not the same as the PNG. It's still very round. Now, I'm wondering if I could just copy this one over and bring it into the new canvas that I made, or if I just redraw it. Now, if I go to where my original one was, I'm going to have to scroll through quite a bit of Clip Studio's history to find this. Oh, there we go. And I'll open in Clip Studio Paint. Right, now this is the one that the Switch one could go on a banner or something. Oh yeah, it could. YouTube/Twitch banner. Oh, that's an idea. But yeah, no, this is the one that I've been using for years. This is the one I've been using for almost 5 years. I still am pretty happy with what I did for it. But, you know, things wrong. One, I did it in winter. So I was wearing, like, one of my warm jumpers at the time and thought, you know what, this seems like a nice thing that I could do for it. 2, my hair is short in this profile picture, which that really isn't, like, true anymore. And that's basically it. Those are the two main problems with this. So But you know, ooh, like, I'm now thinking, ooh, I could do something nice with, like, having the two of them. So, man, I like it when ideas possibly come together. Right, I'm gonna... what do I do? Oh, yeah! I've got an idea. I've got an idea to probably use this, like, as a little reference point. So, I'm gonna do... this. Grab a screen. I mean, you can't see me doing the screen snipping, because that's, like, on, like, separate thing. I can't remember where I put my reference... Where's my reference poses folder? I just don't remember where I put things on my PC most of the time. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, and that was me doing, like, my drawing refs from the last time. Right. That's the one I'm using as the reference. So now, I don't know, because in, like, this reference thing that I made, I have it cut off at the bottom. I don't know if I still want to, like, do that and keep it, like, cut off at the bottom and whatnot, or if I just want to try and, like, draw, like, a full, like, body thing. I think for the most part, I just kind of do things in that way, because it's, you know, easier, and I don't have to draw, like, all of the legs and whatnot. And the shoes and all that jazz. Just a moment. Right. I'm just in fucking Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver mode with this video and playing in the background. I love it. Now, to be fair, I could just, like, do what I did and just, it's essentially, like, a bigger version of what I've already done. But because it's, like, a bigger version of what I've already done, there's, like, a lot more room for, like, detail and all that jazz. Also, the one thing I do like about, like, drawing stuff for that's based on, like, the PNG and whatnot, which of course was based on myself, is how I draw the ponytail. Like, I do like how I have things separated with the ponytail, as well as, like, the fringe, and how I also do like how it's just, like, you know, it's not, like, jagged or pointy, it's, like, curved. There's a thing that I kind of draw inspiration from for, like the curved, like, fringe and quills and stuff. Hold on, let me... Oh, I can't just... Ah, I have to save it! That's annoying. There was a thing that I was going to, like... One moment. And this will probably just come to the surprise of absolutely no one who knows me. What I base, like, the more rounded quills off of. I base it specifically off of, like, how everything looks in the FMA, movie, The Sacred Star of Milos. Because, like, look at all, like, the tufts and quills on, like, Ed's hair and whatnot, and how, like, somewhat rounded they are at the end. I like this, like, version of the art style, even though I do love, like, Full Metal Alchemist's art style normally as well. But there's something about the movie's art style which, I don't know, tickles me in a bit of a funny way, especially with how, like, the ends of, like, the hair is drawn. I really like it. I really like it a lot. And also, it's definitely one of those cases where, this is a movie that definitely has a different budget compared to the actual anime. But, I'm getting beside myself. I also realized that I may have drawn this a bit too big. There's not going to be any clearance for the head! It's too large. So I got a bit ahead of myself. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Much better. And now, I'm still gonna do it, like, the step-by-step, like, draw things gradually, and not, like, try and rush into things. Now, one thing I'm definitely going to have to do, I also realized that this looks more like it's looking at the thing and not, you know, looking like it's at an angle, which kind of looks a bit weird, so I'm going to have to make it a bit rounder. And I'm going to have to get rid of that line, otherwise it's going to look like that the front of the face is just, you know, there and not where I want it to be. But I am going to have to do what I've done, like, previously for, like, PNG stuff, and I'm going to have to make, the line art. Yeah, I was trying to think of the word, like, what's the word again? You know, the thing that I have been trying to practice for God knows how many years. And it's line art. But yeah, no, I'm gonna do the line art with vector lines, because that makes it a bit less of a hassle when I'm trying to, you know, correct things and make sure things look fine. Like, for the most part, I've always done, like, things for the PNG, and even the emotes and whatnot with vector lines, because, honestly, in terms of, like, trying to do them just regularly by hand, it's kind of a bit of a shambles. So, but yes, I also realized that this does not curve inwards enough now that I know it's just, like, you know, prelim sketch and whatnot, and I'm just trying to, you know, like, map or block things out, but it kind of bugs me, so I'm gonna try and correct things a little bit before going forward. And that might curve inward, like curve like round a bit too much that way, so I'm gonna like balance it out a little bit. There we go. I don't know why I have this line curving like that. I don't know what kind of face I was going for. But yeah, no. In terms of like progress with like video stuff and whatnot, I've recorded most of what I need to record in terms of like script for the banjo video. That's probably not going to take too much longer to finish up, and then once I've finished that, I can finally shift into editing mode and get that done. And then once I can get it done, I can get it out into the world and share it with people, and then eventually start working on another video. Because, you know, that's how it's going to be. You know, the content grind. It's not like a grind, but this is more so like, I want to, like, share stuff with people and get people to see it. And, you know, want to make it, like, that's something that people enjoy. Because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm just doing this for, like, the popularity, or I'm doing this for, like, the money, rather than, you know, doing it for the fact that I just want to share something with people, that I want to, you know, enjoy things. And that's most likely just me, just, like, giving a bit of a commentary on people like Mr. Beast, because they kind of ruined the art of YouTubing and all that jazz. But that's my opinion. That is my opinion. Though that's kind of more so aligned with a lot of people's opinion, if you're a sane person. I also realized that this is curving. Now it's curving too much. It's trying to find, like, make sure things look right, and then I'm finding, like, some of the mild imperfections, and it's like, this doesn't look right. And now this doesn't look right, because it makes the arms look a bit too thick and beefy because of how I had it before. I can't win! But don't take it as me, like, being genuinely angry or upset. This is just me being, like, you know, it's a little bit of a peeve, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Right. So, we've got this bit here, which... you know, I'm hoping things are going well for people who are either, like, watching things live right now, or either just kind of, like, lurking or doing other stuff, or if you're watching things back, then I also hope that you're having a good day then as well. If not, I hope it gets better for you, because, you know, you deserve, like, having a better day at the very least. And I also realize that I've done this wrong. Oops! Whoopsie daisy. I should not handle both the pen for the tablet and also the mouse at the same time, because it kind of causes it to go a bit messy and weird. Hmm. And it's the angle of this one too, which I'm trying to make sure is right. Um, that needs to be like kind of squeezed up a little bit more, ish. Right. Right. Okay, so this... I'm gonna mark it like there, because that's gonna be like where the hair kind of comes around here. And then we get it coming around like this. Right, so then we bring this up and it goes along here. And quite honestly, it's been a while since I've had to do anything for like the PNG. Oh, that's my... Oh, that's the... I'm getting distracted. I really should close my window at some point when it's, you know, on a night where it's not too warm, so I'm not too distracted by stuff outside my window. Right. Just trying to find or make sure things are the right shape. You know? Do 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 do. Oh, hello, Zemi. I think. Brave Cell. Right, let's see. I'm gonna make sure that this looks... It was took, big sad. Oh, no! Oh, good fuck. Thank you for getting me to refocus again. And now I need to make sure, is this... Like, this smile looks a bit too wide. And also, I think things need to be brought up a little bit. I'm not liking how the smile is looking. I've modded Arc to hell while watching. Time to see if it crashes your entire... I mean, it's a good stress test! For your new PC. Ook. This PC has 7 fans. It's actually so nice and cool in front. Ooh! At least you're not going to be baking in your room when you're using it, or when we're playing D&D. Hold on a moment. Right, I should probably bring the eyes up a little bit more. Things don't look right at the moment. And I will fill all 7 with centipedes. What the fuck? Right, so then do that. Bring the nose up a bit. Like I said, it's been a while since I've had to do anything for the PNG, or like anything in like that's based off of it. So if I like sketch that as like a little impression thing, then I can just and then I can bring this smile up. Because I'm generous like that. I don't know why. There's something... Probably it's because of how I drew, like, the outlines for the eyes as well, maybe. Like, it's a bit too, like, there and not, like, raised up that much. Like, it's been so long. Like... He's rizzing you up. He's not supposed to be. He's supposed to have no rizz. And now I realise I may need to move the nose again. Because it's supposed to sit a bit more in the centre. Maybe that was my problem. Maybe it was because I didn't have the nose in the right spot. It was a bit too off to the side rather than centered. Given the suspicious eyebrows temporarily? Oh, think about it. I also think what doesn't help... Oh, it's the Heart Gold Soul Silver version of Lavender Town. I forgot that, but, like, for Heart Gold Soul Silver, they made, like, Lavender Town, like, fairly upbeat and not haunting. You aren't my all-abiding peon that puts up with my bullshit? But to clean up and tidy up lines... I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this. To be fair, I just want to make sure that things look fine when I get to the line art. Because then otherwise I, like, fret and spend so much, like, trying to make sure things are corrected and all that jazz and everything and so on and so forth. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Do 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 do. Okay, now something looks odd, like... I'm fine. Just as a large group of elephants is a herd, and a large group of crows is a murder, a large group of streamers is an asylum. You know what, I mean, depending on the group of streamers, that would probably work. That would probably actually work. I did not mean to rotate it! And I need to actually do the eyebrows too. Right. Hold on. Hold on above. Da, da, da. I mean, it probably would help if I actually drew, like, the, like, border of the eye on, like, this side. There we go. And now he also needs his glasses. See, it's when I don't have all the details that you would expect that it just kind of looks weird. Like the glasses and like the fringe and everything and all that jazz and so on and so forth. Like, it makes things feel a little naked without them. I've done my fair share of goofy guys on occasion. Not too often, but on occasion. Hey, it's looking a bit better with the glasses now. I probably need to rein in, like, the side of the head a tad. And I needed to rein in, like, because it was still too curved. It wasn't, you know, it was, like, a bit chubby along the bottom, which is not exactly what the PNG has either. Or any of the other emotes, for that matter, I think. The the normal bracket, the normal brace. I think you should have this jawline, but no. See, to be fair, oh, it's the Joey Wheeler jawline. To be fair, one thing that I'm trying to think, was it when I... Hold on. Let me check through my DMs, because I'll find it there. It's in there somewhere. Oh yeah, no, I did... Hello, it's his eye. Hello! Hello there! Hello! I'm trying to think. I have had a cursed thought. I have realized what my what this profile picture currently looks like. I'm gonna throw it in the references. It kind of looks like this at the moment, without a neck. Without, like, a distinguishable neck, it kind of looks like the Kevin James shrugging meme. And I kind of want to avoid that. So, also, I was talking about how my rounded quills on some of my drawings are kind of inspired by the Sacred Star of Milos Full Metal Alchemist movie. Hmm. The tiny top hat. Oh, I was on the wrong. No! And I'll exist for that little frame, and I'll screen cap it. Where is snipping tool? And now all is right in the world. But yeah, no, I need to sort out having a neck. Or, at the very least, the semblance of one. Why would I want a neck? I don't know, I think it's pretty cool to have one. I don't have one and I'm perfectly fine. And it does mean I need to shift things down a little bit if I introduce the neck. So if I cut that, well, not cutting it entirely, but I'm just kind of shifting things down a bit. Yeah, he's supposed to be wearing a hoodie, just like this. I need to polish up, polish the arms a little bit. Short-sleeved hoodies go insanely hard. Like, sleeves rolled up hoodies go pretty hard too. Like, normally when it's, like, not too hot, I try and rock, like, a hoodie or a jacket with, like, the sleeves rolled up. Not as hard. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. I definitely need to sort that out, because that's looking a bit wide for a neck. Having, like, zigzags where your sleeves would go goes harder, and that's a matter of opinion. That's not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of fact. Necks are chunky, what do you mean? Like, not completely chunky. Like, I expect a little bit of chunkiness from a neck, but not, like, absolutely wide for the PNG and for this as well. I also definitely need to adjust, like, the sleeve again. If I look at how I have things done in the... Where is it? Stream avatar. That's the old one. There's this one, right. So how do I have things done here underneath... What's the sketch? It's not supposed to be green. It's like blondish, but it kind of leans towards that color palette. But I don't know how to properly, like, represent, like, strawberry blonde, so I just kind of go for, like, a yellow that kind of leans towards green. I'm secretly, suffering from radiation poisoning. I'm secretly a nuclear experiment. Strawberry blonde is slightly pinkish in tint. Yeah, no, kind of. Hold on. Why wouldn't I move it to more the red or orange side? I don't know. To be fair, I've been more so used to how I just color things this way, like, for the longest time. And for the most part, it looks fine, but... Though if I look at how I have, like, it's kind of, like... just sitting right in the middle of yellow, but obviously with, like, the shade and whatnot adjusted. Radioactive sludge. Hey, this radioactive sludge has a name. I mean... I'm not saying. Also, generally speaking, for this thing, I do like having, like, the rounded hands rather than actually drawing hands. Not as a case of, oh, I'm lazy and can't draw hands and whatnot, but in terms of how this will look, I prefer how it will look like this. This definitely isn't me being lazy. I feel like when I enter the stream, I lose all intelligence and revert to monk. I mean, monkey mode isn't that bad. I mean, I feel like it's the natural state that we should all strive for. We should all strive for monkey mode. There's nothing fucking wrong with monkey mode. And anyone who tries to say otherwise is a treacherous heathen. So, you know, everyone should be going for monkey mode. That's my honest belief. Right, there we go, that's better. Anyway, the ads are starting now, so we'll be back in a few minutes. So hang on tight, we'll be back soon. So my favourite thing with circular hands is when they have triangular knuckles that look like cat ears. Oh yeah, those. And we're back. Oh shit, it's the end of this one. Mm-hmm. I'll go for the Pokemon Black and White one now. There we go. Right. I also realise I kind of need to sort out the shoulder a little bit more, because that's looking a bit, a bit kind of short for a shoulder. So it needs to be a little bit longer. That's better. And then I also still need to do the ponytail. Do 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 do. I love the theme for New Vema Town. It's so nice and calming. I like it. I love it a lot. Hold on a moment. And then let me think. The little toggles for the hoodie. Whoopsie-daisy? Oh yeah, and also the pocket as well. Like the little notch where the pocket, or the seam where the pocket is, would also be helpful here. Oh, wait. If I'm having it, like, the hand, like, rest on the head, I want, like, some little tufts of hair to be, like, kind of, like, pushed up a little bit. Kind of like that. Look at it. Like, it makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the walking furret, meme, but at the same time, it kind of annoys me that was, like, this song has been irrevocably tied to it, rather than just, you know, standing on its own as the theme of Accumula Town. Okay, maybe the reason why it looks a bit odd is because, like, this little, like, outcropping there. I can definitely word an English good. Okay, so... I'll say person sketch. I'm not sure what to do for the background yet. If we look at the original profile picture for the channel, I just did like a whole bunch of colored dots on like a dark blue background, which I guess at the time worked. I'm not sure if I want to do anything a bit more like dynamic, or just, you know, rather than just being dots, like little patterns of thing and stuff. Oh, I've lost it. There we go. Right. But now looking at things compared to how I had it, like, a little bit earlier on, this is much better. I like it a lot more now. So... Brain. Oh yeah, outer... Right, line art. In terms of line art, okay, now I realize, normally I just separated, like, the sketch into, like, multiple layers, and then do, like, multiple color and shading, and then the line art layer. I'm still gonna separate the line art layer, but... Or separate the line art layers into, like, the little different sub-layers, but I don't know why I didn't do that for the sketch. Normally I do that. Oh well, it's not so much of a problem. It looks fine. It looks fine enough. It works. So, So, first we're gonna go for the line art for the body. Body line art. And I'm gonna make a layer folder. At the moment, there's nothing in there. I'll just say line arts. Right, and that's in there. Cool. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's G-Pen. Oh, wait, I just realized I can't have this be a raster layer. I have to have it be a vector layer. Can I convert this into... Duplicate layer, layer settings, change layer name, so that's draft layer settings, reference layer, convert layer. We need it to be a vector layer. Right. Now that's more so what I need this layer to be. I need it to be a vector layer. So I have a bit of control over, like, adding thickness and... or adding and removing thickness and lengthening lines and simplifying them and whatnot. Okay, that wasn't exactly perfect, but you know what? It's fine. We're getting a bit closer to what we want it to be. Okay, I definitely should not, like, ease up on the pressure that I'm applying to the tablet as I'm doing this. Right, where is it's this one? Simplify a vector line. And I like to do this bit a few times to make sure that there's, like, not too many control points, so it's easy to... I did not mean to delete... I had that set to delete control points. Whoops. But I do it to make sure that it's, like, there's only a few control points along a vector line, so it's easy to manipulate. You know, less control points to sort of, like, tear my hair out over, and, you know... And it makes it easier to adjust things. So, honestly, it's just kind of a win. So we have adjust line width. I want to adjust the width kind of at the end. And then I'm going to move both of these over slightly so it's kind of like where it should be. But then that's... Hold on, let me get rid of the... There we go. Right, and then we look at this. And then if things don't look alright, then we could just, like, add another control point along somewhere. Honestly, like, in terms of, like, today's stream and whatnot, originally I had the intention of, streaming Peak again. Oh. What was the limit that you found with Arc before you managed to get it to crash? Or did it just crash on startup? But yeah, no, in terms of stream today, I almost had the intent of playing, Peak again. I don't know. Oh, you tabbed... Oh! Well... Huh. That's sounding oddly familiar. I don't like how familiar that sounds. And then I'm going to adjust the line width at the end so it looks... What if I make it ridiculously thick at the end? We love a good functional game. We love it when games behave the way we want it to. You know? We love it when games do their job. I keep swapping to the wrong thing because I'm so used to, like in normal circumstances being the pencil icon, but this is the pen icon for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, no, in terms of like functional game, it's kind of funny the kind of jank that Peak has at times. Because we've had it happen like once or twice where we've been trying to put stuff into a backpack, and then for some reason it just kind of sinks into the ground. Which is definitely supposed to happen. So and that's kind of a bit of a frustration, because normally, like, whether or not you're able to, like, keep items and whatnot in the backpack and keep a backpack around definitely makes the difference on, like, runs and whatnot. I haven't been able to play it today because, you know, I've been busy with stuff. But oop, whoopsie. Ah, for crying out loud. I will say though, I went to look in the local CEX today because I was thinking to myself, like, oh, like what else? What is there that I could get at some point if the deals are right? And then there's another like little like second-hand-ish like tech kind of shop in the town as well, and that one's pretty decent because you can get some like very cool things in there. I'll delete these control points because they're kind of annoying. But like one of them, like one of the things that was in there was actually like Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2 for a decent price, not like ridiculously gouged up to like £100 or so, or close to £100. It was like roughly how much a game would have costed like back when it was released. So, you know, like 40, 50, £60. Which I've not seen a price like that in the wild for like a second-hand Pokemon game in so long. Because my previous experience going into like CEX has been seeing the likes of Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold just on sale for like basically just £100, and that's just ridiculous. Like, I want to be able to like play a fresh copy of like these games at some point and not, you know, feel like I need to sell one of my organs whenever that happens, you know? Like, I want to be able to actually, like, re-experience these games that I loved so much when I played them, rather than, you know, needing to do some, like, sketchy black market trading to actually get a decent price for them. Not that that actually happens. I've never done anything like that in my life. Yeah, depending on, like, how terrible economy and gets and whatnot, but... Now, if I look at that, I still need to do the rest of the hand. I need to do the hand. I say the rest of the hand, I haven't even done the hand in general. I've done, like, one side of the arm, and then I need to do the other side of the arm as well. We're gonna adjust the line width. Oh yeah, no, now I remember. That same shop that had, like, the fairly decently priced Pokemon copy also had Bayonetta 3 in there for, like, 15 quid. I haven't played Bayo 3. I need to get it at some point, probably. And, like, depending on if it's still there, like, when I feel like it's a good time to get it, then I'll get it. And I also don't know what people's opinion on Bayo 3 was. Like, I haven't really checked what people thought of it. Okay, maybe this control point is kind of needed. Oh, it's this bloody song. No, not this one. Like, this one's supposed to be, like, the very sad one. I hope this one isn't going on for too long, because it's kind of hitting my feels right now. Like, not in an I'm on the verge of crying kind of way, but it's kind of shaking me a little bit. Okay, it should be moving on now. I love Driftveil City's music. It fucks. It honestly fucks. And I think the one thing that kind of upsets me is that so many, like, this got exposed to so many people through that Toothless Dance meme. And, like, I don't mind people being exposed to it, but at the same time, it's not the Toothless Dance song. It's the Driftveil City music. I know most people just won't know what that means and will just call it the song associated with the meme, but at the same time, it's like, it bugs me and upsets me. But this is just me being a bit of a grouch. And being like, oh, all these people who don't know. Right. Actually, let me look at... Actually, it looks decent. I don't need to adjust, like, this underside of the arm at all. I'm happy with that. Holy shit. Cool stuff. This is, whatchamacallit, it's Chargestone Cave. Oh! I didn't. Oh, I did not mean to delete that. I meant to move it. That was my fault. Mistakes have been made. But could I meant to click that. I meant to do that. I don't know why I became Yoda. This is probably just a me thing, but do you ever feel like at times when you're just, you know, doing something completely unrelated to things or something that would prompt it, you just feel like invoking like a Yoda impression would be like, yes. Oh, weird I do. But, you know, not as crap as I did it right there, because normally I could do it a whole lot better. And, or at the very least, in my opinion, I feel like I could do it a whole lot better, normally. I keep getting distracted a lot, but that's fine, it's fine. It's supposed to be a chill art stream, it's not supposed to be like, I'm going absolutely all in, like, balls to the wall and whatnot. I'm just, you know, vibing and doing stuff and all that jazz. And I just... It always makes so many, like, control points that I don't need, right? Or at the very least, it makes control points that I don't need off of the page because of how I do things. So... Or I put that there, and then we add a control point because we need the curve. Taking the line at the bottom. Ho, okay, that's not right. And I messed that up. I accidentally jostled myself too much when I was doing that. I was about to say, that could be simplified a little bit further. Can it be simplified even further? No, it cannot. But that's fine. But it does mean that there's, like, a few things that I can get rid of and just trim it away. There we go. Much better. Much better. Much better. I don't know why. Like, today in particular, if I had to explain it, chat and people watching things back, I'd say that, like, for part of today, I had, like, a very kind of, like, dancey kind of mood. Like, I had a lot of rhythm and pep in my step. And, like, I always appreciate having the feeling like that, because it's like, wow, look at me go. I'm feeling, like, so, like, for a change, like, very energetic and whatnot. But there's also the question of, where does this come from? How does it happen? Because sometimes I just can't explain it. Right, and I think in terms of the body line art... Oh wait, I still need to do, like, where the neck is. Or where the neck, yeah, where the neck and, like... Right, control point. I realized that I did them as 2 separate lines, which, to be fair, that's good. It's not terrible. It works. It works for what it needs to do. Oh, but there's stuff that I need to get done this month. Like, DK Bonanza releases, literally 2 days before the bloody fucking, day 1 raid race, for the new raid for Destiny 2, which is kind of insane. And I still have DK64 ongoing, and I want to be able to play through, Bonanza on stream, because I think that would be pretty cool to do. This is also a sad one. Like, no joke, when I was younger, this song actually made me very sad. Because, like, the whole context with this song in, like, Pokemon Black and White is that there's this one city, Opelucid City, that is essentially, like, between the 2 versions of the game. They're 2 different versions. In Pokemon White, there was, like, Opelucid City, but it's, like, in the past. And then in Pokemon Black, it was, essentially, like, a futuristic, like, modern, like, just, like, an... It was just, like, a futuristic version of the city. And, like... Oh yeah, there was the White Forest and the Black City as well, but Opelucid City, specifically, because that's where you got your final gym badge in the game, like, it just had, like, the past and the, the future versions, and I had Pokemon White when I, was growing up and whatnot, and this version of the song in particular actually made me sad. I don't know what, I guess it was just, like, the violins and stuff. It just made me, like, genuinely kind of sad. Also, hi, Flared. But then the other version of the song, which was, yeah, no, Opelucid City was different, between Pokemon Black and White. Like, White Forest and Black City was not the only thing that was different in terms of locations. Oh! But yeah, no, and then there's the other version of... I love Pokemon Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. I love Gen 5. Like, as much as I love, like, the Gen 4 remakes for Gold and Silver, as much as I love Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and, like, I do have a mild appreciation for Gen 4, but I love Gen 5. Gen 5 was when I was properly getting into it. Like, my first Pokemon games were, like, Soul Silver, starting out, but I proper got into the series, like, with Gen 5, and God, I love Gen 5. I love Gen 5 so much. I'm aware, like, people had a bit of a rough sentiment with the original Pokemon Black and White because of, only restricting them to use, or restricting players to what was essentially just, the regional decks for the entire playthrough up until the post-game. And I can kind of understand why they made the changes they did between, like, the originals and Black 2 and White 2. But I do like a good chunk of the mons that they added for, like, Gen 5. Like, there's a good few that I do really like. Haxorus is an obvious choice. Snivy is probably one of my favorite starter evolution lines. Zekrom, probably one of my favorite legendaries as well. I love him, he's so cool. The snake that, yeah, no, like, we go from, like, very much an Oshawott guy. Honestly, I understand. I like Oshawott as well. Oshawott's very cute. And Samurot's pretty cool, too. Like... It's the togs on the, or the toggles on the, like, for the hoodie that I need to do for the body line art now. And that's just relatively simple. That's literally just, like, 2 lines. But I'll still, like, simplify them and smooth them out just to make sure that they're fine. Oh, no! I should make that smaller. This song also gets me a lot too. Like, I feel shit stirring, and that's just... Just the power of this song, it's just... Ooh. Do 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 do. Right, headline art now. Needs to be a new vector layer. I almost made another raster layer. Whoops. Right, so we've got line art. How's your day been anyhow? It's been pretty decent. I got a fair amount done for like recording and whatnot for video. like recording scripts and stuff. It's been just nice weather today. Had a nice little peaceful walk just to sort of like get out of the house, clear my head, and all that jazz. But all in all, pretty good stuff. How about yourself? It's been a rough day, I won't lie. Oh dear. Like, like a rough, busy day at work, or like. Hmm. My manager was a bit rude, I guess is the best way to say, but I'm not holding it against him because he has been exceptionally busy lately. Yeah, that definitely, like, it definitely weigh on someone a lot. Like, if they're busy and stressed and, like, sort of, like, getting carried away with so much in their life. But yeah, no, hopefully in all of it you're doing okay, because... And then it hasn't... I've been unwinding with a new game. Ooh, what have you been playing? Oh, Mega Break! I struggled to get... It did paralyze me a bit today, though. I struggled to get much done. Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand having those kinds of days where, like, things are a bit rough and you're just not really able to do too much. I've had days like that plenty of times in the past. I still have it happen every now and then. And, I do kind of beat myself up about it, at times, because it's like, I could be doing this and I could be getting this done and all that jazz, but I think it's also just, like, important to recognize that, hey, you're only human. Even if I do sometimes not listen to my own advice, it is important to realize that you're just human and you, like, can't help not getting on with things at times. And you just kind of, like, do what you can and then try and move on and do things the next day. Let me think. I think that ear looks okay, it just needs a bit of an adjustment at the end. Hmm. Right, just a drink to hydrate and keep myself from withering up. There we go. Right, I'll probably hide the body line art for now. Just so at the very least I can make sure that I'm only focusing on like the head layer, and I need to make an extras line art as well for the glasses and that. Extras line art, even though it's just the glasses, I just have that on a separate layer anyway, just so I can adjust it and whatnot. Right, anyway, back to the headline art layer, and I need to make sure I actually keep it on this layer, and not, you know, forget to switch it back, like every artist has the problem with. Oh wait, no, that, no, that one was fine. That one was completely fine. I don't know why I undid that. Doodle-doo-doo. And that's, yep, that's... Looking at my PNG, I feel like I definitely need to adjust, I mean, I need to add another control point, but I also need to adjust the thickness of the lines too, because otherwise I don't want the eye, like the actual irises of the eyes looking too thick. So let's adjust the line width. So it doesn't look too top heavy, if that makes sense. Oh, wait. I should click my back. Ooh, much better. I do... Oh, there's White Forest. Right, I'll move the control points. I'll get rid of this one, because that's kind of annoying me. And we move you. So, I feel like maybe I could take this and thicken the line a little bit, because that looks a bit too thin at the end. Adjust line width. There we go. Nice. Oh god, it's Undella Town. Not that there's anything wrong with this song, it's just that it's reminding me of the whole experience of, oh, this is a nice house. I'm gonna look in here and suddenly it's Cynthia. Suddenly you're facing the equivalent of the Grim Reaper in Pokemon. Like, ready to hand your ass on a silver platter with her team. And it's kind of funny, she's just hidden in the post-game. I mean, to be fair, that's understandable. You don't get to go to Undella Town until the post-game, but you know what I mean. They just kind of throw her in the post-game, just to, like, bully players. When the ad break starts in a few minutes, chat. Oh, hold on a moment. Oh, it's Undella Town in the summer. I forgot that this. Wow. Do, do, do. Right, so we've got the eyes, we've got the nose. The glasses goes on the extra layer. Though I am gonna have to get rid of that. Wait, actually, let me look at the. Oh wait, no, I still have it. Right. I was being a bit silly. Do, 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 do. I'm loving how this is turning out. I'm very happy with it. Anyway, it's the ad break is about to start, so we will be back in a few minutes. So hold on tight. We'll be back soon, chat. And we're back. I'm just taking meds. Just one moment, chat. Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard Summer in Lacunosa Town. I've never heard this version of Lacunosa Town's theme. I like this. Oh, whoops! I accidentally shrunk the window. Right, and then I'll do that as one continuous line, and then we will simplify. And that little bit can be left as is. That bit can be just unchanged. So we need to. It's so funky, so bouncy. Oh, that was so short though. Hold on, let me see, like... They've got chill and relaxing Pokemon Summer Mix. We've got Diamond and Pearl relaxing music for 1 hour. Oh, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Ugh, my neighbors are smoking weed again and it smells so fucking bad. Excuse my... No, no problem. Like, honestly, I fucking hate it too. I hate when that shit happens too. Like, it's mostly like when it sort of like rises up from downstairs and all that jazz, and it's like, I don't want to smell this. I'm trying to breathe air, not your dank ass, your rank ass shit. You know? Right. So control points. Hmm. I can so rarely open my window on this side without them. Yeah, I know. I get that completely. I get that completely. Like, it doesn't happen, like, coming through my window so often. A lot of the time it's like when because I live in, like, a block of flats and whatnot, and it's like when, like, you come in from, like, the outside and all that jazz, it's like, ugh, I don't want to smell that coming in. Right. Right. I feel like every so often, like, things in my back get pretty tight and I have to, like, adjust or click it again, and it's not very nice. It's not very nice when I have to constantly, well, not constantly, but I have to do that every now and then. Right. I remember this version of the Pokemon Center, like, very fondly. Hmm. I know I definitely won't get, like, the other thing, like, the banner stuff done, which is kind of sad, but I can definitely get that done at some point. It's just that I want to sort out the profile picture for now, because the channel's been in desperate need of something. My brain, I'm sorry, I got... Like, I know how bouncy this song is, and it's just, like, it gets... It's difficult to ignore the bounce. Oh, I did the... Right. Ah, Wooly's theme! Honestly, I still think that the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire version of Wally is probably one of my favorite rivals. Because I like how he was fleshed out in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, wait, hold on. I may need to... pen size. Oh yeah, I need to do the ponytail. Whoops! Right. Ponytail, because that's one of the most important parts of this. Do 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 do. I don't know what... Maybe I need to add another one. I still need to simplify the rest of this line. Why is it like that at the end? There we go. Much better. Much less hassle to deal with. Okay, actually, this one's more like it. Let's look at delete control point. Okay. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Righty-ho. Gonna do this, and then do that. And hey, that looks fine. Oh. Definitely need to adjust the line art or the thickness of this part of the line art on the body line art. I feel like that's also kind of a bit... Something about that doesn't look right. Hold on. Oh wait, it's not the thickness, it's the shape. And then I need to adjust the shaping of the rest of the fringe too, I think. And now I need to adjust this. It's not like I'm creating like an absolute mountain of work for myself, but it is like, you know, make one adjustment, make another adjustment, make another adjustment, and the like. Whoopsie daisy. Right. Line width. Get that. Right. Oh, sorry about that. Just had to adjust some things. So, the last thing I need to do is add the glasses, which is literally just a case of, like, 2 little rectangles. Like, 2 little rectangles and, like, a line between the two, the 2 lenses. Hold on. Whoops. Oh, hold on. No! Right. I know the whole point is that I am able to just kind of adjust these thanks to them being vector lines. That looks good. If I... And I am realizing that this part of the face is a bit sharp. Did I make them separate? Yeah, I did make them separate. Cool. Or it's jutting out a little bit and it looks a bit too sharp because of that. Right. Yep. And then body line art, and adjust this slightly so it's a little thinner. Right. Right. Now that we've got the line art done, color is next. Save this as... Right, I'll call it new Twitch profile picture. And I don't want this to be a thing, like a case of, oh, this is a thing that I've started but I don't finish. I want this to be finished. Right. Layer folder, color, and I'm gonna make another layer folder, a above it. It's going to be called shading. I'm going to make a new raster layer. And this is going to be body color. Right. Simply put, this is just going to be the body color. And now I can start pulling... I can start pulling color from, like from my other stuff too, just to, you know, make this quicker. I also realized that it might have helped if I actually have the... Hold on. It's going to go in the body line art quickly. And now we go into the body color and get the thing back again. I think I like how the whole vibe today has just been Pokemon. Oh, cool. Quick. I love this song. Wait, I need to go back onto the right layer. Whoops. I love Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's version of Wally a lot. Like he's precious. I love that version of Wally. Like... Right. Where is the thing? There is the thing. And I'm gonna change the color of the paper so I can make it actually easy to see what the hell, like, how I'm coloring in, like the white part of the eyes. Head color. Oh, wait, hold on. And then take the blue eyes, And now I can get the rest of the skin color all colored in, even though I feel... Okay, I was about to say, I felt like it was going to bleed into the hair somehow because I missed a gap. But, no! It did not happen. Right, and at the very least, the last thing I'm going to do for this layer is add the little white highlights to the eyes. Just this, just that ever, like that ever so slight little bit. Right, that looks better, that looks better. Is there any no, I don't. There's no extras, like, little bit to do for the extras color, because that's literally just do the thing. Right, so now we're gonna get body shading, and then head shading, and then and then the extra shading, and then for like the centerpiece of the picture, that's basically done. But it's figuring out what to do with the background and whatnot, because I have no idea. So I still need to figure that out. Right, body shading. There we go. Got that part of the body shading done, and then it's the actual, like, shading for the hoodie. I'm gonna have to yoink, like, the darker shade here. Oh wait, wrong pen, or wrong pencil, or whatever. Oh, whoops, that's the old one. Hmm. I think this is okay. I need to adjust it a little bit so that maybe this part is a bit smaller. Hold on. Wait, this is the... Oh, never mind. I was thinking of another theme from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but it wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. Oh, I'm gonna go eat, but I hope you have an awesome rest of the stream. It's been lovely stopping by. Thank you ever so much for coming by, Flared, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, and hopefully you have a better day tomorrow. But yeah, take care of yourself. Now I'm wondering if this bit needs to just be smaller overall, because I feel like not too much of it needs to be like this whole shaded bit. And then, of course, I need to clean up this bit and that bit. And then add on to here. Honestly, is like very nice to just kind of slow down every now and then with this kind of thing. Especially with how, like, at times, in Ultra Honesty, life does kind of get, like, a bit crazy and a bit hectic. Like, especially in the midst of, like, everything that happens in the world and all that jazz, so... It's just kind of nice to, like, have a stream like this to just kind of slow down and take it easy and just not stress about too much, even though sometimes I do get a little bit worked up about, like, things not looking the way I want them to. But that's fine. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I keep choosing the wrong one by accident. I keep getting myself all mixed up. Actually, I don't think that'll work so much here. And then, sorry about that. And then here. Oh wait, to be fair, I should probably also like smooth this line out a tad. There we go. Oh, whoopsie daisy. That was my phone. Whoops. Sorry about that. Something doesn't look right about that. To be fair, I don't think it needs the multiple levels of shading on this, like, on small little bits. It doesn't need the multiple levels of shading. There's that bit, there's... See, now I'm wondering about, like, this bit in particular. I'm wondering if it's, like, if it looks any good or not. I can't even tell at this point. Like, sometimes I have a good eye for things, and sometimes I can't quite, you know, tell if a thing that I'm doing works or if a thing that I'm doing needs to be, like, adjusted or scrapped entirely, if that makes sense. not what I meant to do. Okay, should do that with the right one. Something about that just kind of works. I don't know what it is, but something about that just kind of works. Sometimes it just doesn't need a reason. Sometimes you just have a good feeling about a thing, you know? Yeah, no, now that I keep looking at things from a distance, I don't like how I've done this. So, I'm gonna get rid of it and rethink my approach there. I'm gonna try and think. What could work? What could honestly work? Let me think. Oh wait, I just realized something about the mouth, the line art for the mouth. I need to adjust the line width a little bit because it's a bit thick in places, and then I need to add there. Like supplement the color so that it's filling that. There we go, much better. And then back to body shading because I need to figure out what I'm doing with this arm over here. Oh, wait, whoops. That's looking a bit better now. That is looking a bit better. Cool. The outbreak's starting in a few minutes again. Jesus. That's gone by pretty quick. Then there's the matter of shading on the head. Right. Do 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 do. And then do that thing. Wait, is this? I do 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 do. This is the bloody Eon flute theme. Ah! I have not heard this in years. But I remember it. I remember it. Do, 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 do. Anyway, the ad breaks are starting, so we're gonna go on an ad break. Right, and we are back. Okay, so for the rest of the head shading, oh wait, to be fair, I was going to do, like, a little bit of the extra shading first, because that seems like a very small thing. So, and then also... I did the wrong one again. Whoops. Do, 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 do. Wait, hold on. Make that smaller so I don't, you know, accidentally erase a whole bunch. Right. Next bit. The rest of the head shading. I almost blanked out completely. Um. And then I need to quickly adjust this. Oh wait, I did not mean to... I meant to move... come on. Hello? There we go. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, I will add... Hold on. And then back to the shading. Right. At the very least, we've almost got the base drawing done. It's just figuring out how to do the background. Hmm. I like the progressive shading a little bit more. Do do do. Do 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 do. It's all serene and peaceful. I like the vibes for today. The vibes for today have been very nice. Do, do. Oh, good lord. Do, do. And then we got more of the thing. I think. Right. Is there anything else I was missing for shading? As far as I'm aware. Oh wait, I need to add the little bits at the bottom of the eyes. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot the rest of the shading on the bloody head. Whoops. Right. I think that's the main part of the drawing done, but now I don't know how I... Now see, the funny thing is if I would do something that's just basically the same as the original, or if I just, like... Or I actually go all in. Okay, maybe not that color of blue, maybe a darker blue. Hmm. Do, 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 do. I have an idea about this. I don't know how well it will pay off, so we'll try something here. This is looking a bit... It's looking a bit wonky. Hold on, I might be cooking here. Hold on. Hmm. I might be cooking here. Hold on. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, I zoned out a bit. I'm liking the framing for this. I don't know what else to put here. Hmm. You think? I'll put on some Pikmin music for like the last little bit of stream. I'm not sure. Like, I like what I've done at like along the edges here. Like, I like the framing of this, but I don't know what else to put in the background. Hmm. I'm my brain. Help. Whoops! I did not mean to do that. I'm genuinely struggling to think of how to supplement this background. Like, what else to add to it. Hold on. I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to grab a quick drink to think about this. Okay, I still got nothing. I realize I may have done my measurements wrong for the canvas size. Hold on. Edit, change canvas size. So, to 2000 by 2000. Which means I need to adjust everything. So from line arts down to background, we take this. We adjust. Wait, hold on. Actually, Alt. Alt and hold, and then stretch. I was about to say, oh god, that was taking a moment, but that's done and sorted. That does mean I do need to restart what I was doing with the background. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's... That's not looking good. Oh, that's only selected one layer. Whoops. Anyway, back to trying to figure out things with the background. I'm genuinely struggling to think. Unless I just go back, fall back on Old Faithful and just have the like the little dots in the background. I think I'll do that for the time being. Like, just, Old Faithful. That will be called background spots. And then above this layer, I'm just going to say background text. I'm wondering if there's much I can add to this. Debates are being had within my head. Like maybe another colored dot or something? Or how else can I adjust? Like, I may need to adjust, like the main part of the drawing a little bit more. I... We might have it here. Maybe. Maybe we have this. And then... I feel like there's something fancy-ish I could do here. Let's see. I don't know why I had this idea, but I think I kind of like what I did there. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if it doesn't, like... I mean, I like it, but it may not work out entirely, but, but... but I do really like it. So, Leia... It was... Convert to drawing color. Or there's this one. So, convert to drawing color. I like all the interpretations. Like, I like the default with the normal, like, out the line art color, but I do like the versions with the light blue and the dark blue too. I think... I think, all in all, I think I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Like, this is looking great. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to do the other thing today for, like, the banner and whatnot, but I can definitely work on that another day. But my main priority was this, and we managed to get it done, even though it took a fair bit of time, but that's because I'm not in the whole swing of being able to get things done very quickly with art. So, all in all, I'm happy with this. So, I'm going to call things there for today. So, to people who showed up, and to everyone watching things back on the VOD, whether it's here on Twitch or on YouTube, depending on when you're watching this, thank you for ever so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Next stream will, of course, be on Sunday. It'll be Game Dev Sunday once again. I will be trying to focus on doing, like, stuff in Blender this time around again, but trying to animate the character, or make animations from scratch for the character, because I want to try and actually make some important animations that I feel like would be helpful for conveying information, but I will explain more of that on Sunday. But yes, also, by then, the old profile picture will be gone. This one will be taking its place, and I am super happy with how this turned out. But yeah, thank you ever so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And as always,